Hey guys, I'm Lizzie and this is Lizzie Reads and welcome to my latest haul. This is a haul of books that I've been gifted by a wonderful friend who also has a channel that I'll link down below, Victoria Wilton. She has a brilliant channel and she's just done a video. I've tagged her in the no disclaimers book tag, so I'll link her that and her video down below. She's wonderful, she's such a good uni friend, and she was getting rid of some books because she's moving house and she's got loads of books. Oh my god, absolute goals. And we had a lovely day rifling through her books and I got one too many, and yeah, so she's given them all to me and just asked in return for a donation to the Malala Fund, which she is really passionate about at the minute, and I feel quite passionately about, but I really want to really read Malala's book. What the fuck is the book called? I'll link it down below. But yes, so I think it's wonderful that I got all these books and I will be making a lovely donation. I'll start off with the biggest pile of books that she let me have. Whew, it's steep. The Song of Ice and Fire series by George R.R. Martin. So first of all, we've got Game of Thrones, which I shall be starting soon, I think, and seeing how I feel. But if I don't like the rest of these, I will be just donating them back to charity, because I wanted to have them all because I had the opportunity to have, well, there's one or two missing, but I thought it was, if I like this then I'll continue, but we'll see. Then I've got the second book, A Clash of Kings, and then I'm missing, so there's some of them are split into two parts, but I'm missing part one of book 3, A Storm of Swords, but I've got the second one, Blood and Gold, but that'll be easily picked up. And then I've got the fourth one, A Feast for Crows, and then I've got the fifth one, part 1 and 2, A Dance with Dragons, Dreams and Dust, and A Dance with Dragons After the Feast. So yes, I don't know if I suppose most of you have heard of Game of Thrones, but I've watched the TV series, so I know what's going on, so I think I might find it easier to get into them in that sense, but we shall see. They're sort of a high, would you call it medieval fantasy? I guess it's medieval fantasy. I'll check online, and if I'm wrong, you'll see a little thing here saying sauce. God, I just said sauce on my 13 years old. Actually, it's crazy to think about this, but I left school 5 years ago today. I saw on Facebook this morning, 5 years ago today I left school. Absolutely crazy. But they follow many different families, and there's so much drama. There are dragons, there is incest, there's sex, there's swearing. It's good stuff. The TV show is good. I love the TV show. But whether I like the books or not, we'll see. And that's a funny old order to do it in, but well. Then I have two Agatha Christie's. I have the Mysterious Affair at Styles, and it says Poirot's First Case, and I've never read any Agatha Christie or any Poirot. I've watched it on the telly. Well, it's just a general Poirot case, and I'm looking forward to dipping into it. I keep saying these books now, I really want to read them like right away. I'm really excited about this actually, because I know that a lot of people have been enjoying mysteries. I've been watching a lot of mysteries being discussed on YouTube. Oh my god, I'm getting a phone call. It's in a minute. Sorry about that. We were just on the phone talking about what we're going to have for breakfast, because we're having a big breakfast because my housemate has finished her last exam. So that's everyone done now and we can celebrate. I'm really excited. Oh, fucking, I'm such a loser, but it's okay. Yeah, as I was saying, I've heard a lot of people talking about mysteries recently, and I've just been really hyped up for some Agatha Christie, and I thought I've never tried her before, so let's read that. But also, I've got some Miss Marple Agatha Christie, and it's the omnibus, so it's got 4 in there. It's got The Body in the Library, The Moving Finger, The Murder is Announced, and The 450 from Paddington. So I'm looking forward to dipping in and out of these, probably just read each one as I go. Hopefully I like them. We'll see. It was just a good opportunity to try them. And then another book I got, I've never heard of before. I just saw it and I read the blurb and I thought, oh my god, this sounds really interesting, and I just want to read it right away. And it's called The Vosac Code by Dan Jolly, and I'm just going to read the blurb. I'll cut it out if I sound shit, but I'm going to read the blurb, and hopefully you can understand why I liked it. Alexandra Benno has a unique talent. She can instantly summon parallel dimensions versions of herself. But these duplicates are always super idealised, smart, fast, tough, and often the most beautiful girls in the world. While Alex herself is clumsy, frizzy-haired, and has the body of a 12-year-old boy. So when the government recruits Alex for top-secret espionage work, it's always her idealised version who gets the action and consequently receives all the credit. Sick of her own sidekick, will Alex be able to crack the Vosark code and complete her latest mission, or is she destined to live in her own shadow? With pluck and wonder at every turn, Dan Jolly's smart and action-packed novel series takes the reader on an unforgettable adventure after the next. So it's an uncorrected proof, but it's very diddy. It looks very interesting. And just the idea of like parallel dimensions and alternate versions of yourself, but also top secret government espionage. It sounds so thrilling, and it's so little. I just couldn't let it pass me by. Now, next I've got some Penguin English Library Classics editions. Oh, it's so silly. But the ones with the covers by Corley Bickford-Smith. Yeah, the ones with the covers by Corley Bickford-Smith. And first I have Lady Audley's Secret by Mary Elizabeth Braddon. And I want to read more classics this year, and my friend said it's about a very like mysterious woman, I think, and oh, it's got an anti-heroine. That sounds really interesting. I really just want to read this like as soon as possible. It's so floppy. I love it. But yeah, I'm really interested in reading that and getting more into classics. Also, I've got North and... Oh, I've just chucked it across the floor. Also, I've got North and South by Elizabeth Gaskell. North and South, I believe, by Elizabeth Gaskell. I know it's by Elizabeth Gaskell, but I believe it's about a woman who moves to a small town. An industrial northern town, as it says in the back. And she gets sort of a sense of social justice and has a bit of a relationship with someone. And it just sounds really interesting. I don't know why this one isn't floppy. And they're the same edition. I don't know. But yeah, they're beautiful and they look beautiful together on the spine. So we'll have to see. Oh, one more classic I've got. Little Women by Louisa May Alcott. And my friend's granddad, I think she said, gave these editions to her, and she kept her favourite ones. And I've always wanted to read Little Women, even when I really didn't really know much about like the classic. When I watched Friends, that episode of Friends where Joe reads Little Women, and that's a huge spoiler. Yes, and I'm not really sure what it's about at all. Just I think they're just about a group of sisters, and I'm really interested to read this because it seems really good, and it's quite short. I like this like long page. It's quite interesting. And then I've also got After Such Kindness by Gaynor Arnold. And if you've watched my latest video, the currently reading video, you will have seen that I'm reading The Complete Alice, and by Lewis Carroll, that's the name. And this is a fictionalised novel. Clearly it's a fictional novel. It's a novel, basically, based on the friendship between Lewis Carroll and Alice Liddell, the young girl who inspired Alice in Wonderland. And it brings to life their sort of friendship, but in a fictionalised manner. And apparently it's a little creepy, but I'm really excited to read this after having read Alice in Wonderland and sort of draw some comparisons and have like some thoughts about it. But we shall see what I think. So basically, this is my huge book haul. Let me just these aren't all in the thumbnail, but this is how I've stacked them up after. Look at this. I can't even get it all on the screen. Ooh. But yes, I'm really excited to read these books, and if you've read any, please let me know in the comments. If you've liked the video, then please like and subscribe if you're interested. Thank you very much, and I'll try and see you soon. Goodbye.